Hi again then guys, so I've got another GranTurismo 6 top speed tune for you today, and this time it's for one of my personal favourite tuner cars on GranTurismo 6, the Pozzi Motorsport's Camaro RS. So you want racing soft tyres as usual, full suspension, we've lowered the ride height to 70 front and rear, springs have increased to 45, 75 and 825, dampers and anti-roll to 4, camber I've got on 2, you may want to make that a little bit higher, say 2.5, depending on how much draft speed you plan on doing with this car. Neutral toe as always. For the gearbox we've got an auto setting of 230, then for the individual gears we've got 2680, 1800, 1290, 1800 and 600 with a final drive of 3.5. For the diff, low initial torque, high acceleration and low braking. All the power upgrades obviously, and although I haven't fitted it, as usual I would recommend using NOS, and obviously you want weight loss as well. Traction control is also turned off. And so you don't see as many people as I would have expected to see using this car. It's no way near as popular as the Red Devil Camaro. Personally, I don't like the Red Devil Camaro. Not particularly because I don't like Camaros, because I do like this version. Even though obviously this is a different Camaro, it's the later generation. But the Red Devil to me is just, it's become almost like a cliche on GranTurismo. Just people pull out that car because they think it's going to beat everything. And it just doesn't. It's just not as good as people think it is. Whereas this car is severely underappreciated. Now in a straight line, obviously it's not as fast as the Red Devil. It's got nowhere near as much power. And the top speed is nowhere near. But it's still a quick car in the muscle car category, and the advantage that this particular Camaro has is that it is a much better all-round muscle car. So for instance, the Red Devil is extremely fast for top-end performance, but that's pretty much it. Whereas this Camaro is great on the track as well. It's got excellent handling, loads of grip, it's great for racing, for tuning, and for building chaparral replicas out of. But overall, it's definitely not a slow car. As you can see, cruising speed is, once we even out on the straight, around 228, 227-ish. So it is a bit slower than some of the other muscle cars, but it does also have significantly less power than many of the other muscle cars, which are quicker. 680 or around 680 horsepower compared to like 870 in the Chevy Chevelle, 880 in the Cuda, well over 700 in various other muscle cars. So it is at a disadvantage in terms of power, but it's still pretty quick for its power. Now as you can see, you've got a fair amount of draft potential. The best part of 1500 to 2000 RPM of slipstream potential before you hit the red line. So you should be able to quite easily draft this car up around 270 if not more, probably 280 to be honest. So it does definitely have plenty of draft potential, and it's more than a match for any of the other muscle cars as a track car, and it can keep up with them. As long as you've got draft, it can keep up with even the fastest of muscle cars. Without draft, well, you can beat most of the other Camaros with it. The only Camaro that you can't beat is the Red Devil. Every other Camaro this car can outrun. So it is a quick car, it's just overshadowed by the Red Devil. So if you do plan on using this tune, I hope you find it helpful. I hope you enjoy driving the car. If you haven't bought the car yet, I would recommend that you give it a try, because it's a very nice car to drive. And that's it for this tune setup. So if you guys did find this helpful, feel free to subscribe. I put out new tunes every day. And as always, thanks for watching.